Welcome back, True Seeker. In the headlines, Philadelphia rapper and anti-violence activist LGP Qua killed in shooting. The story says he was killed Sunday, May 11th, 2025. That is the 131st day of the year. And of course, 131 is what we have coined as the Super Bowl, aka championship number. And that's because in Gematria, both the words Super Bowl and championship equal 131. It's funny, I first caught on to this over a decade ago with Cam Newton and his connection to Huey P. Newton. Cam Newton born on the 131st day of the year. This happened on his birthday. Huey P. Newton died the same year Cam Newton was born, August 22nd, the day leaving 131 days left in the year. I've been talking about Super Bowls and championships in 131 ever since, and that's been for over a decade now. But yeah, it says this young man was killed Sunday. So let me just read this article. Of course, Philadelphia won the Super Bowl this year. But let me just read this article, and there should be something else that just screams out in light of what I've been talking about since forever. Going on 12 years, I've been talking about this pattern. A Philadelphia rapper who adopted the moniker of the voice of the youth was shot and killed Sunday afternoon in Northeast Philadelphia. And yes, that is what I'm saying. This is a sacrifice for the Super Bowl. It's clockwork. It always happens before the big game and in the weeks after. Bill Bergey was the big sacrifice for the Eagles before they won the Super Bowl. Remember, Bill Bergey, the Eagle with New Orleans connections, died one day after Joe Biden, an Eagles fan, made the Eagle the official national bird of the United States. But anyway, going on. Yeah, sweet girl. Kader Johnson, known as LGP Qua, a rapper who spoke about gun violence and promoted positivity in Philadelphia, was fatally shot in the city's Juanita, or it looks like Juniata? Maybe it's Juniata Park neighborhood just before 4:40 p.m., according to the Philadelphia Police Department. See, that's the part that's ridiculous right there, how specific it is. It's not like just after 4:30 or just before 5 or sometime after 4. It's just around 4:40. Of course, in Gematria, shooting equals 44, as does execution, as does kill, as does officer, as does department. Remember, it's the song by the Police, Murder by Numbers, where killing's as simple as ABC is 1, 2, 3. Again, if you're new here, Gematria is the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. There's a song about it called Gematria, the killing name. Again, there's the song by the Police called Murder by Numbers. It came out in 83, like murder equals 83. But yeah, here we go. The 30-year-old suffered multiple gunshot wounds and was rushed to Temple University Hospital. He was pronounced dead shortly before 5 p.m., police said. Meek Mill, one of Philadelphia's most famous rappers, took to Instagram to show respect for Johnson in the wake of his death. Killing ambitious young bulls like this on Mother's Day is a Philly type of thing, Meek Mill said in an Instagram story post Sunday. S will make you different. Prayers to your family, and let's collect some of them guns. So Meek Mill, who's been used in a lot of these rituals, and who knows, I didn't look deeper into this. I'll check it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the sacrifice is for Meek Mill, but there he goes talking about undermining the Second Amendment right after the ritual. Maybe what we should ban is the Super Bowl so they can stop sacrificing people every year for it, along with the World Series and the NBA Finals, because who needs to watch rigged championships anyway? And most of the manpower needs to wake up to how rigged these games are, because you're wasting your time and your energy and your money on literally a rigged league where they sacrifice people left and right. And again, if you guys would learn the knowledge, you could take advantage of the rigged games, because go back and look at Jalen Hurts' box score. Game 1 of the playoffs, you'll see he had 131 passing yards. That was a sign of his destiny for the season. 131, big-time Super Bowl, big-time championship number. So I got a sweet girl over here who's telling me to wrap it up. But, yeah, R.I.P. to this young man. And, again, if you think there's some kind of joke, you better pay attention, because I'll be talking about it all through the NBA playoffs and finals. Be the World Series before you know it, same type of stuff. Be the Super Bowl again, same type of stuff, because this stuff goes on every single year. But yeah, Philadelphia rapper, dead on the 131st day of the year. They got a torn up flag for the city where the flag is from, 239 Arch Street. Don't forget who told you. September 23rd, the year of Super Bowl 52, it was going to be Eagles and Patriots, the day that Trump took on the protesters of the flag and national anthem. And don't forget who told you if the Eagles win that game, it's going to be Zach Ertz, number 86, scoring the winning touchdown 86 days after his birthday, because the national anthem was adopted 86 years before that season. These games are that scripted. The patterns are super repetitive. And, yeah, the Eagles did start that year 13-1 as well. Eagles started the year 13-1 when they won the Super Bowl, the year of 52. See what happens with Cooper Flag tonight. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.